Hey guys, welcome back to Harsh-Worded, Tenderhearted. Today is actually our first time on camera in a while. How long have you been gone?
I've been gone almost a month.
Almost a month.
3 weeks.
I have
Around
no
there.
sense of time. It literally feels like last week. But,
Yeah, it does.
as we know, Kayee moved away for school. Not away, but like...
It's a medium distance.
Is it a couple hours?
No, it's an hour and
Oh.
like a little bit.
I thought it was a little bit further than that.
No.
But-
Me too, but it's not.
Yeah, she moved away. So we said we bulk filmed in the summer, like backed it up. And
Yeah, so we really haven't like filmed in like 3 weeks.
yeah, and now Kayee's back
I'm back. Back for the
for
weekend.
a weekend. How's college life?
Oh my god, okay, let me be honest with you. I got there and it was like the first week. The first week felt like a blur. Like it literally felt like a month. Like that first week felt so long. But like I was walking to class and I was like, oh my god, like I'm kind of thriving. But then
Okay.
I was also like, I cannot say that out loud when I'm home.
I'm dead.
I love it. I think it was a good choice for me, honestly. Like I think it was really good
Yeah.
for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Just like moving out and stuff and just like I don't know, being on my own. I haven't really gotten homesick, which I was saying before we filmed this, and then yeah, it was pretty.
Love that, because that was a fear of yours, right?
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, what if I'm homesick for the first time ever?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Oh my god. Yeah, like we said, Kayee's never had a taste of freedom ever in her life, like her 23
Yeah.
years of life. Do you think you're gonna be like? Do you think you're gonna have a hard time in the summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first weekend back, literally, like, my mom picked me up and we went grocery shopping before coming back home.
Mhm.
And then even then, I was like, ooh.
Can we just turn around?
Tensions are a little,
Oh my
high. I was
God.
like, I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's also weird because, like, even last night when, like, I was getting back in,
Mhm.
like, I wasn't gone for that long. Like, I came back the first week. I was gone that weekend. And then I spent 2 weeks there and then I'm back this weekend. And, like, I wasn't gone that long. Like, 2 weeks isn't that long of a time. But, like, I was coming back and there's, like, construction everywhere. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Like...
Everything's different.
Yeah, I was like, things are shiny and different. Oh my god.
my
It's like
God.
it's like
I'm sure
like-
the leaves falling doesn't help.
yeah,
Like, it looks
doesn't.
different than when you
Yeah.
left. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, regardless, the season is different. It looks different.
Feels
Oh
a
my
little
God.
bit different. I'm like, oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But I like being able to like come and go as I please. Oh my god, okay, fun story. So it was the first week. It was I think the day after classes started. No, it was the day before classes started, and my roommate invited me out with her friends, and we went out. We went to like it's like outdoor bar patio club sort of situation out there. And then we came back at like 1:30 in the morning, and we were locked out of our house
Oh my god.
because our other roommates had deadbolted the door. So it like works on like a scanning card sort of thing, but if you deadbolt the door, like it's not gonna move, right? And then everybody was asleep, so we went to the front desk like 3 different times, and they reprogrammed our card like 3 times, and we told them, we were like, no, like we think the door's deadbolted.
Why the hell did they deadbolt the door?
I don't know, but they deadbolted the door, I guess.
Oh
And then we
my
went to the front
God.
desk and we were like, no, like we think it's deadbolted. And the front door made us like try it out on like the front door, like scanning door thing with our cards, because like we have access to that. And then like the lady who was working that night, we tapped our cards on the door. It was fine. And then she deadbolted it. And then we like the same thing that happened on our house door happened there. And then we were like, yeah, so we think it's like deadbolted. And she was like, I'm just gonna reprogram your cards and give you like a temporary card. And we were like, okay, it's not gonna work though. And then she was like,
my
okay, well, if
God.
it doesn't work, come back. And then we were like, okay, we got there like the third time, and we were like, okay, it's not gonna work. So we were standing outside there like 1:30 in the morning. Our Uber Eats like post drink meal was already like, we met our Uber driver there because like
Oh my
we were struggling.
God.
And then like we just had to like knock on the door, and I felt so bad because one of our other roommates moved in like later, so we hadn't even met her yet. But she,
Oh my god.
yeah. So then she came and opened the door for us, and we were like, oh my. She's like, oh my god, you guys like scared me. And we were like, oh, like so sorry. Like, are you like this? I need to give her a code name. We'll call her Footy. Because she plays football, like soccer, and she came up and she's like, oh, you guys like scared me, whatever. We're like, oh my god, like nice to meet you, like so sorry, like because I was texting in our group chat, like our housemate group chat, and I was like, hey guys, like can you come open the door?
Oh my God, I
and
hate
then
that.
yeah, we had to like make it a thing. We'd be like, please don't deadbolt the door
Right.
at night. And yeah. But the next morning, I like actually talked to her and I was like, oh, were you awake or like something? She's like, no, like I woke up to your knocking. I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad. Like we were walking to class together and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, it's okay. And I was like, no, like still, I felt so bad. But why would you deadbolt the door?
Yeah.
Knowing we were out.
Yeah,
What?
that's so funny. I think the moving out thing is something Kayee really, really needed. Like, regardless of the fears and stuff like that, I think it's something she really needed. And she texted me, I think, the first weekend. I don't even fucking remember, but I have no sense of time whatsoever. But
Shortly
it was a
after I got
weekend.
there.
Yeah, and she was, like, going out, and she was, like, mingling with her, like, roommates. And that's, like,
Yeah, it was, like,
something hard for
socializing.
Kayee to do in a normal setting. And I think all of the things, like she said, she raised her hand in class, and that's like something she's always
Oh
struggled
yeah, I
with.
remember you telling you that.
Yeah, I think it's like I love that there's a sense of freedom, like regardless, because I was worried that like there would always kind of be a voice in the back of your head telling you how things are supposed to be. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I was like so proud because that's hard for Kayee to do in a natural setting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
and it's
in a
always
normal,
been like that. Like I don't like participate like as in class. Like I was
Yeah.
like scared.
yeah, and she's not one to be like, I'm in a new place by myself, I'm scared, let me go mingle. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like just go out the first night that I've never met these people or like whatever the hell, and like these are the only people I have. Like making that effort is crazy.
The thing is, it didn't feel like effort.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's almost like a weight lifted off of your shoulders, and now
Yeah.
you feel like you can just be.
It didn't feel like it was like a burden to do it. It
Yeah.
didn't feel like it like one of those things where it's like, oh, I should do this. It was
Right.
just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like one
which
of
is
those
nice.
like unexplainable changes that it's like I think it literally was just like she needed it really bad. She needed it really bad, I think, and I'm so glad that
Yeah, I'm out here
everything's
getting
working
involved.
out.
I'm getting involved and stuff. I literally applied to be like first year rep on like the student council of like my program, which is like weird.
Yeah.
I don't do that stuff.
How's the workload?
The workload's kind of honestly in most of my classes, it's stuff that I've already covered in my undergrad.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just like kind of chilling. It's review for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's nice that I already have that leg up. But like one of my classes, like the new stuff that are more like specific to my program because I'm going for like respiratory therapy. It's like kind of adding up really quick, and it's like it's kind of a lot. But like it kind of helps that most of those classes there's like a practical aspect which like I learn more. Like I'm able to like connect the concepts better.
Yes.
Yeah. So the workload's okay. I have a quiz like every week. I have like 50 things due, like 50 assignments and like quizzes. I made a spreadsheet. It's color coded.
Love that.
Yeah, which is nice to tick stuff off of. But
Do you notice a difference between like university life and college life?
I have never felt more supported in my post-secondary education than I do at college.
Oh, I love that.
Which
I
is
love
so weird because it's like university. It's kind of like there's kind of this thing between university and like college where it's like, oh, college is like you kind of it's more hands-on, whereas university is more like theory, and it's like university kind of just like throws you in the deep end and expects you to swim, whereas like college is like that, but they actually like your profs. I think it's just because it's smaller class sizes too. They just like actually care about wanting you to do well, which is really nice. Like I only have 3 main profs,
Yeah.
and I have 7 classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always said it's this weird thing because, like, it's always been this thing that, like, university students or university graduates, are, like, looked at as higher than a college graduate. But I've noticed it as an adult. Again, I've helped in multiple previous jobs with, like, hiring and training and stuff like that. There are people that have like such a good resume on paper that like can't hold a normal conversation or like
Yeah.
can't connect like you don't have any common sense. I always find that like college people, from what I've seen and worked with and trained and interviewed, like are more naturally employable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're just set up with a better skill set that's transferable between multiple jobs. And it's since it's more of like a personable basis with like your profs and like your assignments and stuff like that, it teaches you how to be personable.
Yeah.
You can't learn how to be personable in a lecture in a university,
Yeah,
you know,
like university lectures are like one of the biggest shocks to me though, because like first day was orientation and then it was classes. So orientation, I walked in and they were like, we have a big, like, this class is, like, really big. It's only 90 people. When I was in university, that was my smallest class.
Yeah.
So then it was kind of like this whole big thing where I was like, oh my God, like, it's not that big. But then it's like, you can kind of feel, like, the benefits of having a smaller class. Because it's like, it does make you more personable, and it does make you more, like, you're forced to, like, talk to people and, like, socialize because it's, like, smaller.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing these people every single day. And it's like, okay, like, even if I don't like you, I have to, like, get along with you.
Yeah. And I feel like the combination of teaching methods is good too, because like, yeah, you're reading textbooks and yeah, you're reading stuff. A lot of it is more like helps different types of learners.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like, you kind of get the best out of the students that are there because they're covering multiple aspects instead of just like lecturing you.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of college. I don't have any post-secondary education. I didn't graduate anywhere. I dropped out 3 times, but I am a fan. Like, I don't think it's a bad... I don't look down on college education.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
It makes me mad when people do that. Even, like, when I wasn't in college, like, I'd be like, okay, like, it's different. Like, they're not in competition with each other.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I feel like people make it a competition. It's not.
Right. And, like, I know people that quite literally are, like, majoring in some mathematical thing in university, doing very well, but then they're like, on the street. Like, it's like, how are you even gonna survive? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like...
Yeah, really, like, from what I've learned about, like, just the university mindset, like, versus, like, comparing it to what I know now, it's very much, like, university really only tests like your ability to memorize something, get a good grade on it, and then because you don't really retain it after.
Right.
Even like my profs in college, they were like, a lot of you are coming from university, and a lot of them are more like, there's not a lot of kids coming out from high school in my program.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a thing. And like everyone is either doing a career change or is coming from university. And my profs were like, okay, you have to get rid of this thing where you learn something and you regurgitate it on a test and then you forget about it, because you can't forget about this, because like that's the difference between saving a life and like killing somebody. Yeah,
like being able to apply with supervision and guidance and stuff like that, like apply your skill set is so unbelievably important. And college is kind of frowned upon in our family and like stereotypically our culture, but it's just like it's really looked at as something that's beneath university. It's like it's more of like a you didn't make it.
Do you know? That's exactly it. And that's something I struggled with a lot, deciding to go back to school and then going back to like college, not back to college, but like going to college instead of going for like a master's or something, because it really like felt like a failure. But like that's not what it is.
Feels like a step back.
It feels like a step back. But like now that I'm in it, I'm like, okay, no, there are things already that I'm like learning and like experiencing that I would have never been able to like get in like if I were to go to masters. And it's crazy because when I was deciding it, I was talking to my friends and they were like, why are you deciding between a master's? Because like, what are you gonna do with that after? Because they were like, what is your end goal here? Like your end goal is to get a job. But it's like once you get a master's, like you have a degree, you don't have like a job in your field. But like you want to go get a master's, but you probably still won't get a job in your field. So like, what are you trying to do here?
Right.
They're like, they're always gonna need RTs. They're always gonna like I feel like it's weird though, because college like prepares you for a career, whereas like university kind of just like, I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of like you like college kind of sets you up for what people think that university sets you up for.
Yes. Yeah. No, exactly.
But that's just like not.
It's kind of backwards. Yeah. No, it's true. Is college life what you're expecting?
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Well, I wasn't really expecting like, oh my God, I have crazy parties, like all this stuff. Like, have I been out? Yeah. Like, have I been invited to parties? Yeah. But like, it's not as crazy as I thought it was going to be, which is nice.
And like you enjoy where you live, you enjoy your
life. I'm very content with my life right now.
That's good.
Like in all aspects of my life, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh. And Kayee had like a little bit of a mishap right before she moved in. And
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so I live in student housing. And then when you apply for student housing, you're allowed to pick your roommates. And then so I had a roommate group of 3 other girls. And then the night before move-in day.
Was it the night before?
It was the night before. Crazy. I remember sitting at my like kitchen counter, like kitchen island, being like so stressed out. But
did you cry?
No, surprisingly not.
Interesting.
Surprisingly
Love
not.
that,
Yeah.
love
No, I was just so frustrated, and I was just like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm still moving out, whatever. Like, time moves forward. Gotta go with it. And then, so one of the girls in my roommate group, she moved in a week early, and then she was friends with somebody else in the roommate group who was moving in like the next day, like regular move-in day.
Oh, they knew each other?
Yeah, they knew each other
love
already.
that.
2 of them knew each other already. And then she texted us and she was like, guys, like, what does your unit number say? Because I'm in this unit, and then like Abby says she's in this unit, it's a different unit. So I go to check, it's a different unit. And I'm like, damn. And then everybody checks, and only 2 of them are in the same unit. And then so we're like freaking out because we're like, okay, so we're not going to be living with these people that we've already bonded with, like, it's already roommates, whatever. And then so we're like emailing the one girl, Olivia, goes to the front desk to like ask, and it turns out that like 3 of us were on the same room contract because there are different room sizes in our house. And then like there's only one of each like size, I guess. So it's like you can't physically have multiple people with the same room contract in the same room. So then it was like we were kind of just like slotted in with whoever. But it all worked out because the next day I met my other roommates and I was like, they're pretty chill. I like them. I literally go out with them now. Like, we're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have my friend Ashley, my friend and roommate Ashley. And then I have 3 German exchange students who are here until like December.
Yeah.
Which 2 of them are friends coming to Canada. The other one wasn't, but she bonded with them because it's like they're all German. They're all really nice. They're actually on a trip right now. And Footy.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, there has been a roommate squabble actually though.
Oh my god.
Over the thermostat.
Oh my
Over the
god. That's
thermostat.
literally my household. I can't.
Because the upstairs is so hot, but the downstairs, like the temperature difference is like insane. Like, it's like palpable. And my German roommates were telling me that like in Germany the winter only gets to like 5 degrees. Like that's how cold it gets. And then so like they are not used to.
Oh, they're downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them's in the basement downstairs. And she was like just not used to the cold. So like what we think is cold, like she thinks is freezing.
Yeah.
And then like it's so hot upstairs, so we were like trying to have that air on, but then she was like turning the heat on.
Oh my god.
In the summer, and we were like, what is going on? So like there's this one night where we were just going back and forth, like with turning the heat on and turning the AC on. And then the next day, like she was like, hey guys, like it gets so cold in the basement, so like can we not turn the AC on? But then my other roommate Ashley was like, she was in my room when this happened. Okay. And then she was like, what does she want us to do? Like, it's so hot up here.
Yeah, like it's easier for her to get a heater than for everybody to get multiple fans.
Yeah. And then
what?
that's what she said. And then she's like, what do I even say to this? I was like, I don't know. And then she was like, she's turning the heat on. And I was like, just tell her to not turn the heat on. And then she's like, yeah. So she texted in the group chat. And she was like, yeah, like I cannot turn the AC on, but we have to agree to not turn the heat on.
Right.
Yeah. But then now they're on the trip, so Ashley's having like the time of her life in her cold house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like it's one of you downstairs, it's multiple of you upstairs.
Yeah.
It's like this is what I mean about learning to coexist.
Yeah.
Like, girl, it's not your house.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think a huge thing, which I was thinking about, I texted Kayee on move-in day and like wishing her good luck, like whatever. And that's when she told me.
That got
like,
me.
That
That got me. I was like, oh my God.
I'm dead.
I was like, this is so sweet. I literally got it on my drive there.
Oh my god, that's so funny. You're looking out, it's like,
Yeah.
life's a climb.
I know, literally.
I can't.
Like, Breakaway was playing. Yeah.
No, I can't. But she texted me about like the roommate mishap, and I was like, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. And she was like freaking out a little bit, and then like we were like making jokes and stuff, and then she said that like whatever, like maybe it's like supposed to happen. And I was like, oh my god, because a couple episodes ago she was talking about how something she's trying to work on is like learning how to control what she can control and learning how to just kind of like let go and ride the wave with things that she can't control. And that was something very, very out of her control that she very well could have broke down that whole way there, because I probably would have. Yeah. And it's just like being able to be the first one to say like, you know what, whatever, like maybe it was supposed to happen. I was like,
and it did work out. It went well.
Yeah,
it worked out fine. Yeah.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like huge. Because I always say it's like important to. It's easier to get to the big goal when you celebrate the little victories.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you kind of get used to it, and you're like, wait a second, like that's true. Like that's like I didn't even realize it, but like you're growing. You know what I'm saying? I start bawling my eyes out. I did. I'm fine for it.
Was that English?
So I think overall it was something real Kayee really needed, and it's a really
Yeah.
like she's on a really
I'm glad I did it.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. Do you think you're ever gonna want to move back home,
I don't know.
or do you think it's like too much now that you've had the taste of freedom?
Oh, I don't know. I was actually thinking about that. Like, I'm already thinking about like where I'm gonna live next year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Thank God you've like gotten close with some of your roommates, cause like
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I think my roommate's like it's her last year this year.
oh no
Yeah, I know. And then the other ones are like leaving. So I'm like, oh.
shit
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna ask like some of her friends. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you know who lives in the same city as me? Who? Oh my god, you don't know what's so weird?
What?
Okay, so your music teacher's son, and
Stop.
and Carly's the girl that Carly and Annie used to shit talk.
Yeah.
I guess I know. I guess like they have their location on a Snap Maps, and I was looking. They're in the same house.
What the
So I was like, what the heck? Like, is his girlfriend like her roommate or something? Like, what is going
the
on? I was like,
heck?
small world. But I was literally thinking about asking her, like, she needs a roommate next year.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, because I was
Oh
like,
my
what is Polar Bear doing in Arkansas? Like, what is
God.
going on here?
That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, like, I like it. I like being able to come and go. I like the peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like having my own space.
Mm-hmm. And Kayee was always independent in a world that she didn't need to be independent in.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, she likes to feel independent.
I do. Like, last
Yeah.
weekend I was here, my mom did my laundry, and I was like, why'd you do that for? I want to do
I
my
know.
laundry.
Yeah. Exactly. Love that. Okay, moving on to our segment today. We're doing a little game of Would You Rather. First question. Would you rather get roasted by Simon Cowell or Gordon Ramsay?
Simon Cowell, because I don't like him, but I feel like Gordon Ramsay, if he were to roast me, I might cry.
Right?
Like, so I think Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I've seen Simon Cowell, like, cry. I've seen Gordon Ramsay kind of tear up, but, like, at a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a kid anymore. And, like, Simon Cowell says real shit. Like, I'm very real. I say real shit. Even if it hurts your feelings. But Gordon Ramsay says, like, out-of-pocket shit.
Yeah, he's out of pocket. He scares me.
Yeah, like,
Simon
it's just
Cowell,
like, whoa.
I don't like Simon Cowell, so, like, I'm fine with him roasting me. But Gordon Ramsay, like, his face will get red. Like, I'm scared.
Yeah,
like
he
yells.
there's nothing.
I don't like being yelled at.
Yeah, there's nothing that Simon Cowell can say to me that I haven't said to myself. But Gordon Ramsay would make shit, like, things that I haven't even thought of,
like
you know?
the idiot sandwich thing, that's crazy.
I can't.
That would hurt my feelings too much. I couldn't.
No, I know. That's so funny.
Would you rather double your remaining lifespan or never sleep again?
Double my remaining lifespan or never sleep again?
I would double my remaining lifespan because I love sleep.
See, I do love sleep when I'm sleeping. but like, and like, I appreciate sleep when I wake up first thing in the morning, but like going to sleep is such a chore for me. And like, I hate it. Like, I postpone it so much. And like, I just feel like I'm missing out on so much when I'm sleeping, even though everyone else is asleep. And it's like, it's so bad. So like, I think I'd be okay if I never had to sleep again. And that could be my alone time.
True.
I wouldn't need as much of it during the day. But
then you have to live so long. Your remaining lifespan, how long do you think you're going to live till? Average person's like, what, 80?
is it?
I don't know.
I was going to say like
just a guess.
maybe 65.
Oh, okay, maybe 65.
70.
So that
Like,
gives
I don't
you
think I'm
like
gonna-
40 years around there. So double your remaining, so 80 years.
Okay. Or die at the same time and never sleep again. Like, die at the same time I was going to die.
Yeah. Or just never sleep again.
Maybe double.
Double?
Yeah, because it's kind of similar-ish to one of my questions. And it would contradict, I think.
Okay. Fair.
Going along with the theme, kinda, die today or live forever.
Live forever.
Same.
I think there's a lot of things. Like, I would love to, like, have, multiple different lives. Like, you know how people are like, oh, you can only live one life, but, like, oh, I want to be, like, an astronaut, or I want to be, like, I want to do this or this or this.
Yeah.
Like, I can do that because I'll have time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But will I age?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, or am I stuck this way?
Because I was thinking more like, oh my God, I would love to meet, like, my great-great-great-grandkids.
That too. That'd be fun.
That'd be so cool. Like, what the heck? But
So what if they
I'd
look
be
like
okay
you?
looking, like, old. in that scenario.
Okay,
But I
yeah.
think if I had to keep getting jobs and stuff, wouldn't be okay looking that old.
Yeah. Like being a functioning member of society.
Looking like you're like
Yeah.
350 years old.
You know the movie Age of Adeline?
I've heard of it. I like watched the
Yeah.
trailer. I wanted to see
Where
it,
she
but I
like
never.
lives forever, but she like doesn't age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah. But everyone around her ages, and then she ends up like going on a date with like her ex-boyfriend's like grandson or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really sad, I think, to be the only person to live forever. But
It would be sad. It'd be lonely.
Yeah. Like I think it would be sad like watching everybody you love die time and time again.
Oh yeah. It took a
Over
dark
and
turn.
over and over and over again. But dying today is just out of the question, I think. Which is
Yeah.
crazy coming from suicidal teens.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Get lost in a maze or lost in the woods?
A scary maze or a normal maze?
A maze.
I was gonna say maze because like the woods,
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
know what's out there.
Yeah, a maze where it's like, you know, there's an out
Yes.
and you'll eventually find it, but like the woods, it's like you could just be aimlessly wandering.
Yeah. I love the woods, but I have to choose to be there and like choose.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm a planner. Oh, that would
Oh, I
freak
would
me
be
out.
so anxious if I was lost in the woods. So
I
I'm gonna have
know.
to go with maze.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. For sure.
But if it's a scary maze versus the woods, maybe the woods.
I know.
I don't
Oh
think
my
I could do
God.
scary maze.
I know. My aunt and uncle used to do. Or sorry, our aunt and uncle.
Oh, okay.
No, that's when it's like it's my mom. But our aunt and uncle used to think it was like, I think I said this before, maybe not on the pod, but like used to make us like watch scary movies and stuff,
Mhm.
and they would always bring us like scary mazes, and they knew I hated it, but they would make me come, and it would be like so scary that the people like we'd be in a caged maze, like corn
Yeah.
hay
Cornfield.
thing, yeah. But we'd be like
Corn
caged
maze.
in, and they would come and like
Caged
rattle
in?
they'd rattle the cage.
That's kind of
and they'd, like,
extreme.
reach through, and I'm like, like
That's like a haunted
screaming,
house.
crying.
I also don't like haunted houses.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like now I'm like traumatized. I will never go in a scary maze. Like, oh my god, I can't.
The idea of something scary running at me and me running into a dead end and being trapped with the scary thing is too
Yeah.
much for me.
Oh my god,
so-
another side story that has to do with them is we used to go trick or treating, and in the neighborhood that we were in at the time, like me and Audrey, like Audrey lived there, but I was there all the time. They were known to have a haunted house every year on Halloween.
Interesting.
And they would bring the car so like we could empty our candy
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So one year we were like so scared, and it's funny because they knew that we were scared, like the people that owned the house, so they would kind of like ease up a little bit. And we were young, but one year they had, I guess nobody passed along the memo, I don't know if like whatever, but they had a guy with a chainsaw like run
A
out of
real
the house.
chainsaw?
Yeah,
That's
like
terrifying.
run out of the house, and we were running and like screaming, and he locked the car doors. He thought it was
He
so
locked
funny.
the car. I
Yeah.
would
And
pee
now
my
I'm like,
pants.
I'm like so. I went to Halloween Haunt at Canada's Wonderland, and I was crying.
my
at the-
God,
like it
that
was
was terrifying.
so bad. It's so bad. I'm so scared that a man with a chainsaw is just gonna run out at any given moment of my life. Now, like at just any given moment. Oh my god. But a scary maze, I would honestly rather be lost in the woods. But a regular maze, okay. Another side story, most embarrassing moment of my life actually happened when I was young. I think I was
Why?
like 8
Where was
years
it?
old. It was in Disney World. And my mom was pregnant with my brother, and we were doing one of those mazes that was like mirrors and like
Oh, yeah,
things or whatever. And I'm like, hey guys, like busy, it's Disney World.
Did
I'm
you
like-
walk into a mirror? I've done that. I've done.
Well, I said I found the exit. It was a clear thing. And I walked right into it, but like so hard to the point that I bounced off of it and ended up like face first in front of everybody in Disney World.
Oh my god.
And I was like hurt, but I couldn't show it because I was
Yeah, yeah.
embarrassed. And that was the most embarrassing moment of my life.
That was so funny.
In the happiest place on earth.
Aww.
I know.
That sucks.
I know. Oh, I was so confident too. Have paparazzi follow you everywhere for the rest of your life, or for the rest of your life, no one be able to remember your name.
Paparazzi.
No, same.
Yeah, right? Without a question, paparazzi.
Same.
You kidding me? I can hire security. I can't make people remember me. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, you're the girl that.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god. For the rest of your life?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Plus, I like the attention. Imagine me going to the movie theaters and
No, I
like
know, right?
the
I
paparazzi
know.
being there. People are gonna think I'm important.
True.
Yeah,
True.
they're gonna think like, oh my god, maybe I should go get a picture with them. And then they like find out I'm actually just like a person who has paparazzi following them for no reason.
You're just cursed. I can't.
sing along to every song you hear or dance along to every song you hear? Remember, music plays in like grocery stores, elevators, on the street.
Maybe sing.
Yeah, I feel like sing because that's more low key than dancing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's more like normalized.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. If I'm driving down the street and I see somebody dancing randomly, I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking and I'm judging a little bit.
And it's funny because if I see somebody singing randomly in the streets, I'm also judging a little bit. But like, not judging, but I'm like, oh my god,
it's harder to tell that they're singing. You just think they're talking to themselves.
Okay. That's
Which
true.
I get.
That's true. And like everybody sings around in the grocery store. You know, people do it in the nail salon, and it actually pisses me off.
People do it? No, that's never. I've never encountered. No.
That's crazy because we also go to the same nail salon.
Same nail salon. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, people like clients will like sing so loud along to the music,
Oh
and I'm like,
no,
okay.
I've never been sat like next to somebody or near somebody who sings.
Happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, okay, like, and nobody says anything. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, right.
You know, like, stop her from living her best life. No. So
she's just happy singing and getting her nails done.
yeah, but like, imagine you're sitting there and you're like trying to dance. Everyone would be like, okay, she needs to stop.
Yeah, she needs to be sedated.
Yeah, definitely sing. Only be able to smoke weed as a form of consumption. Okay, to preface this, we both smoke weed and drink alcohol, and those are Kayee's pretty much like only two choices of like substance use. You know what I'm saying? So only smoke weed as your form of consumption for the rest of your life, or only drink alcohol.
See, that's like a trick question because I can go without either.
I know, I was thinking that, but I'm thinking like when you go to like parties and like
When
if
I go to
somebody
party.
offers you something, not offered, okay, that sounded fucking sketchy, but like, like you know what I'm saying? You're like hanging out with your friends, like whatever.
I'd probably choose alcohol in that sense then.
Really?
Yeah.
I would choose weed. I would 110% choose weed.
Yeah. I'd probably choose alcohol just because it's more convenient in that setting.
That's true.
And
That's
it's like I can go without both.
Right, right.
So.
I would choose weed.
Would you rather vomit on your hero if you meet them, or your hero vomit on you? I think I would rather be vomited on.
No.
Really?
No.
Because imagine how that looks for the hero.
I hate
and then
vomiting.
I can use that for my 5 minutes of fame.
I'm dead.
15 minutes of fame.
I'm dead.
And try to build something off that. So it's like, yeah, I'll be known as the person that this person vomited on, but like, look what I did with my life. And like, they might feel bad. They might try and compensate. I don't know. But if I vomit on them, then I'm just known as the girl who vomited on this person.
I'm like borderline. I have anxiety right now.
And then what if I get made into a meme? I don't want to be made into a meme. I mean, I'll probably get made into a meme otherwise, but which one's worse? Being the vomiter or the vomitee?
I borderline have like a phobia of vomit. I don't know.
Isn't that a thing? Like,
yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, yeah, whatever. It scares me, and it's really funny because I've talked about my GI issues and like how I'll vomit for 16 hours straight. Like, imagine how that feels for me. Like, not only am I in pain, but I'm so scared of it. I can't look at it. Like, I can't. My fear. I'm okay changing a poopy diaper. I'm okay, like whatever. But like, I'm so scared of vomit. Mm-hmm. I've had kids vomit on me before, whatever. It's a little bit easier to handle when it's a kid, but like, oh my god, I'm so scared of it, and I think I'm more scared of somebody else's vomit, to be honest.
That's true because it's their bodily fluids.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in it.
Yeah, and funny story, weird. I used to have this recurring nightmare. I used to have a couple recurring nightmares, and this is so fucking gross, and I can't even talk about it sometimes. But like, I used to have this nightmare. You know that like tunnel of love thing? Okay, so I was like walking through one of those, but the water was vomit.
Ew.
I know, and this was before all my GI issues.
Okay.
So that is so fucking weird because now like every few months I'm vomiting for 16 hours. Like, I can't. But I'm so afraid of it. So I would rather be the vomiter.
Interesting.
I'm that afraid of it that I would rather vomit on Tana Mojo. You know, like, I would rather, oh my god, like, I would, because then I'd start throwing up.
Yeah.
And I'd start panicking, and like, I just.
Both of you would be throwing up. It just wouldn't be a good situation all around.
Yeah, yeah. So I would rather vomit and then be like, oh my god, no, it's fine. Okay, my last one is be able to read somebody's mind or be able to see their memories.
Read their mind.
Read their mind.
Read their mind, yeah.
Interesting.
That would help me in so many aspects of life. Are you kidding me?
See, I would choose to see the memories because I think that would help me because I've talked about how I pride myself in being able to read somebody very well. there's a lot of revelations that have happened with people in my life lately that they're like, holy shit, I think she knows me better than I know myself. And it's like, I often find that like I can't read minds. I don't have superpowers. I'm not a psychic, but like I'm intuitive. I'm very intuitive and I'm very good at reading people. And I think that being able to see their memories would help with that, because I always say like your past says a lot about you. History always repeats itself unless you learn from it, whatever. I'm such like a but why girly, you know what I'm saying? And like I'll especially if somebody brings up their ex, I'll always ask like, why'd you guys break up?
Yeah.
What happened there? Because and like what happened after, because it says a lot about a person. It says a lot about how they need to be loved, how they like want to love. It would tell me right then and there if I can stay here or not. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would definitely choose memories. It would like, without even them having to tell me, I would like know what's always been important to them, what they're trying to change about themselves, when they were sad, why they were sad, what makes them angry. You know what I'm saying? But
that's a lot more like noble than my answer, because my answer is literally just like, yeah, what if I'm writing a test and like I don't know the answer?
I'm dead.
And I like can just read whoever's mind.
That's true though. No, that's true.
I'm like, how could this benefit
you are in
me?
college.
Not saying that I ever cheat. I would. I'd feel too bad to cheat.
Yeah, no, she would.
Yeah, I would.
She would.
But
she'd like shame herself in the mirror. She'd
no,
be like,
I would
you
literally
didn't even know the answer.
Yeah. I'd be like, damn, like, what are you even doing here? Or like lotto
can't.
tickets. I don't know who decides that, but
Okay, that's true.
I would,
No,
I would
that's
figure
true.
it out.
That's
if
true.
I could read minds. If I knew I could read minds, I'd figure it out.
That's true.
Yeah. But
I'm sitting here like the most beautiful thing is to be understood. I can't handle myself. I can't.
and I'm here like, ooh,
Subscribe to my
numbers.
OnlyFans though. I can't.
Okay, so my last one is, would you rather have an extra nipple or an extra toe? I would have an extra toe, and let me tell you why. Because, you know, some people are born with extra toes. You can just tie a little string around it, and it'll fall off, and then you're normal again.
Okay,
Nipple? You can't
I
do that with a
cannot.
nipple. You can't do that with a nipple. I don't want to live with a lifetime of cow jokes, okay? You would what?
Thank God you didn't say finger, because the finger is so much more noticeable.
Yeah.
You know,
Toe, you're wearing
I'm a
shoes.
sock girl. Yeah, I'm a sock
Yeah.
girl through and through.
Same.
So, it's nobody would know.
Nobody would know.
You know, but a nipple, like if it was a thumb, an extra thumb. I've known people with extra thumbs, and I think that I would choose a nipple.
Really?
Yeah, but a toe, I'd choose a toe.
You
For
choose
sure.
a nipple?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I get it surgically removed?
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm talking about removing a toe, so yeah, fair
Okay,
game.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I would rather remove a nipple than have to remove a thumb.
Interesting.
But a toe,
I would rather
like,
remove a thumb than a nipple.
Really?
Yeah.
I would take the nipple if it was going to be really visible.
What if it was a nipple attached to a boob? We had like 3 boobs.
Okay, it's funny because I was looking through would you rather questions and I almost asked you an extra boob question. I would not want an extra.
I would
boob.
not want an extra boob either.
No,
No.
I can't. Especially
get
because
that
I
removed.
never wear a bra.
Yeah, right?
I hate wearing bras. So
Me too.
Just can you
It'd
imagine?
just be so inconvenient. You'd have to get specially made bras.
Exactly. No.
And you would have to wear bra. Like, no.
That's hilarious.
It's like a third eye. She's like staring you.
Yeah,
you, like-
exactly.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
No offense to
God.
anybody with a third boob out there.
Or a nipple, or a thumb, or a toe.
Just our preferences, our opinions.
Sorry, we were blessed.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I can't. Okay, so that's all that we have for today. Thank you everyone for watching and or listening.
Make sure you're following us on all of our socials at HarshWordedPod.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.